Stand up. Hello, dear students.
Hello, dear teacher.
Sit down, please. How are you feeling today?
We are fine, thanks.
Are you ready for the lesson?
Yeah, teacher.
Okay, thank you. So, attention please everybody. Today is our theme about sport in our life. Okay, tell me about some questions, so many sentences about sport. So, what do you say about sport? Stand up.
Sport,
Oh no, don't stand up.
Sport is very important in our life. It keeps us healthy and active. For example, we can have a good mind when we have a slim body and a healthy body. For example, the sport was popular more centuries ago. One of them was in 1776 in Olympic Games. And that time people want for keep their body and for pastime.
Thank you. Okay, tell me, Diloza, do you play any sport in your life? Do you play any sport?
Yeah.
What kind of sport?
My childhood, I played football.
Play football. Okay. What do you think about sport? For example, if you have free time, do you exercise in every morning? Okay, thank you. Who is added about sport? Who is added information about sport? What do you think about sport?
Sport is very important for our life because it's very important for our hands and muscles, and that's why all the peoples every morning doing the sports. They are running, jumping, and others. And for example, all the foreign peoples like sports every morning, every night, or in their free times they only doing their sport.
Okay, thank you. Shukra, tell me about what do you think about sport?
Sport is very important in our life. The general belief is that a person goes in for sport can be weak and ill. The most popular kinds of sport are football, volleyball, basketball, tennis, figure skating, aerobics, ping pong, and swimming. In school and college, sport is a compulsory subject. As for me, I can't imagine my life without sport. In summer, I go jogging every morning, and when I have free time, I attend swimming pool.
Okay, thank you. So, thank you very much. So, outline. What is sport? Yes. Why do you exercise regularly? What makes people go for sport? So, what is sport? You answer about this question. Yes. So, next question. Why do you exercise regularly? Why? Why we must do play any sport? Maybe why we do exercise regularly? Why? Dodo, please.
Because sport makes people's health, keeps them fit, and many people do sports. They are very personal. They go to skiing and swimming, and it's
okay. So, Mazuna, what do you think about? Tell me about yourself. For example, do you exercise regularly?
Yeah, because
For example, in your free time, when you have free time, maybe when you're meeting with your friends, do you exercise? Maybe do play any sport?
yes, in my free time I do exercises more than I do my exercises in the morning because I think that it's more useful for my health.
Okay, so what makes people go in for sport? First off, for health. First, okay.
Teacher, when the people sit at home and they don't do anything, they will be couch potato, for example, and they will be fat. That's why everybody, every people or every human must do sports every day because it's very important for everybody. It's very important for our hand, foot, and our hand muscles. And that's why it's very important.
Okay, thank you. So, next, introduction about sport. Yes, with the development of information technology, we began to give less and less time to sport. This affects our achievements, success, and our state of health. Is it right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what is sport? You're right about sport is very important in our life. Sport is defined as an activity involving physical extension and skill in which an individual or team competes against another or other for entertainment. For example, as we know, in all of sport, many competition, yes? For example, when we do play any sport, we have any competition, maybe outdoor sport, maybe indoor sport. Okay, thank you. So, next slide. Okay, next. So, sport. Shallow. What is it, sport? Read it.
Is life.
Life. What do you think about sport is life?
Because when we sport, when we do exercise, it keeps ourselves healthy. Healthy, it means wealthy.
Okay, thank you. So, get stronger. Is it right?
Yes.
Yes. Get stronger, for example,
Yes.
maybe man or woman, for example. For women?
The
Okay. It's for women stronger.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So, take part into competition. Take part in competition. As I said, for example, in all of sport, we have a lot of competition. So, play football. Play football, for example, when we can say outdoor sport, indoor sport. What do you think about? Play football is outdoor sport or indoor sport? Out sport, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Run through the street. For example, every morning, wake up. Okay. Don't wash your face and run through the street. Maybe run through stadium, maybe about near your house.
It's
Okay.
like our life teacher, because when we get up and come to the college, it's like a sport. We are running for.
So, so when you are late, for example, in our lesson, you must running. Oh, unfortunately, I am late.
Yeah,
Maybe
because-
I get absent in the lesson. Yes, it's a lesson.
Yes.
Okay, it's good.
Especially from your
Especially, yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
from your-
Ride your bike. Do you have a bike?
Yeah.
Who is have?
I.
Okay, thank you. So, tell me about when you ride a bike. How are you feeling?
For example, I am enjoy from it. I like to ride a bike, and when I will be free, I want to go on bike, and I don't want to listen or to do attention from others.
So, when you ride a bike, do you listen to music?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Is it interesting or no?
It's very interesting.
How do you think?
Teacher, it's very interesting, but it's very dangerous.
Dangerous. Why?
Because if you ride a bike and, for example, if you ride a bike in the street and there will come a car, it's very dangerous for your.
When we ride a bike on the road.
Because teacher, because that time you have you are listening to the music. That's why it's very dangerous.
Yes, thank you. Go swimming. For example, when we go swimming, a lot of people in our country go swimming only in summer. Yes. In winter, unfortunately, we. No, but not it's very cold because we haven't water polo. For example, inside water polo, for example, I think that.
But we
Okay.
have one place, teacher, in Safedara.
In Safedara,
Yeah.
go swimming in winter. Is it right? Go swimming in winter?
No.
In our country, we have place go swimming in winter?
No. The
No.
water pool there.
Yeah, I think that, okay, listen. Water polo, for example, when we can use only in summer, yes? A lot of our people using only in summer. So, listen. For example, when I go swimming in winter, when I go, where is the place, for example?
Neither.
We can, because we haven't.
For example, I know about, yes, in our country we have water polo inside, but it's not maybe popular in our country because maybe some people using this, but a lot of people using only in summer. Okay, don't be lazy. What do you think about, for example, when you play any sport, when you exercise about any sport, so don't be lazy. So what do you think about don't be lazy without sport or with sport? Okay?
For example, if sport is very important, but we don't want to do sport or exercise in the morning, if it's lazy, for example, if we don't do sport or exercise in the morning, our health become bad,
Adults became fine. Okay. Became well. What do you think?
Fat.
Became fat. Okay. So for example, when in every morning do exercise, it's feeling it's very well. Yes. So when don't be lazy. What does it mean? Don't be lazy. For example, when you go to the college, go to the work, go to another place, it's feeling it's very well. Yes. But don't be lazy. Don't want to sleeping. Yes.
Like
Because
a couch potato.
okay. Do exercise every day. Every people must do exercise every day. Okay, next. Why is sport important? Physical activity stimulates growth and leads to improved physical and emotional health. Emotional, yes?
Yes.
For example, when you're thinking, when you're enjoying, feeling about yourself, okay? So, and today research shows that the importance of physical activity in children is stronger than ever. So, when in a childhood, a lot of child, for example, when we are using any sport, maybe indoor sports, outdoor sports, volleyball, football, maybe train in other place, okay? So next, why do you exercise regularly? As a right, for example, become more confident, improve memory. Yes? For example, when you study, when you're working, it's get memory, it's very well.
Yes.
Okay? Get rid of stress. Your feeling is enjoy.
Yes.
Okay? So sleep better. Is it right?
Yes.
Yes. Because it's very tired after training any sport and playing any sport. For example, you're feeling go to bed and sleep better. Okay. So be less likely to get sick. Is it right?
Yes.
Be less likely to get sick. For example, when people do exercise, we don't ill. Yes, for example, we don't anything. So, what makes people go for in sport? To keep fit, improve one's health, to have fun. Is it right to have fun?
Yes.
Yeah, for example, when we speaking, when we joking, for example, with other, okay? So, to get the best of it, to follow new trends. What does it mean, new trends?
For example, in the teens, yeah.
Maybe in team. What is it? For example, do you have mobile phone?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know about your model of your phone?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. What do you think about trends? Trends, for example, when we use any sport. Any company. Adidas.
Oh, yeah.
And
Like Nike.
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 So, Gucci. Fashion. What? Chanel. Okay. So now I think about so new trends only about sport. Adidas, Nike. What does it mean? Who is that? About new trend. Porsche. And
Louis Vuitton.
yes, right. Okay. For example, when we buy any shoes, maybe any boots about sport, please show it about trend. Right on your, for example, clothes on your boots. Okay. So to find new friends, is it right?
Yes.
So for example, when I wake up in the morning, I want to running. Yes. For example, when I'm running, I meet Rumina, I meet Dodov, I meet Tujdi. So, for example, when I'm running, I speak with them. How are you feeling?
Yes.
Maybe I don't know about who is he. For example, I want to meet. Yes, is it right? Is it very interesting? I think that. Okay, next slide. Okay, physical benefits. Playing sport can make you stronger and healthier, contributing to lower obesity rates, according to ASA, Department of Health and Human Service. Okay, mental benefits, but sport, not just exercise. Okay, gives a child more than just physical well-being. It contributes to a child's development both psychologically and socially. Difference in personality, don't forget it, okay? Children who play sport gain confidence in their bodies, okay? The ability to see goals. It is also seen children playing sport are better in academic and leadership qualities. So, benefits in adults and old age people. Many adults age 65 and over spend on average 10 hours or more each day sitting or lying down. So, tell me about, Dinoza, what do you think about many adults age 65 and over spend on average 10 hours or more each day sitting or lying room? Or lying down, what? What do you think about this? Do you have grandma, grandfather maybe? No, okay. Who is have grandma or grandpa? Okay, grandma. What do you think about your grandma? So, does your grandma play, maybe do any exercise?
No, he always sitting or lying.
Sitting or lying, yes, and?
He didn't do any exercises, and I think her health become more bad than other days.
Yes. Why? Because all of people age 65 and over don't doing exercise, don't playing. Maybe, for example, running only 30 minutes in every day, so it's feeling better. But unfortunately, our people age 65 and over spend average 10 hours or more each only sitting or lying down. And making them the most secondary age group, maybe sick, maybe any risk about ill. Okay? So, next. So, as you get older, it becomes ever more important to remain active if you want, to stay healthy and maintain your independence. If you don't stay active, all the things you've always enjoyed doing, okay?
Yes.
Don't forget it. If you don't stay active, all the things you've always enjoyed doing and take for granted may start to become that little bit harder. For example, just now we are young, yes. In our free time, we want to play any sport, to do exercise in every morning, maybe in every evening. But for example, when get older, for example, when older, maybe more 50, more 60, unfortunately, maybe we haven't free time, or maybe we don't want to do exercise. And if you don't stay effective, all the things you've always enjoyed doing and taken for granted may start to become that little bit harder. Why? Because it's not interesting. We want only relax. We want only walking. We want to show, to watch any movie, to play, for example, a chess only at home, but not running, but not swimming, but not playing football, unfortunately. But all of people, for example, when we for example, age more 50 or 60, please don't forget it. Try to do exercise. Okay? So, and it's very interesting thing about kind of sport. So, just now, I want to listen about you. For example, tell me about first question, answer the question about kind of sport. Tell me about what kind of sport do you know? Tell me about one of them.
Football.
Football. Tennis.
Tennis court.
Tennis court. Judo. Volleyball. What? Volleyball. No, what do you think another? Another sport. Another sport, kind of sport. Chess.
Cricket.
Cricket.
Table tennis.
Table tennis. Swimming. Skiing. Good. Hockey. Basketball. Another, yes? For example, we have a lot of kind of sport. So, who want tell me about what kind of sport do you like? Okay? Who start?
Me.
Okay, Rubina, tell me about kind of your sport.
I like football.
Football.
Because it's the first played in our countries.
Okay.
In England now, but it played in our countries.
So first of history about football playing only in England, yes?
England, yes.
Okay, thank. Who is that about football? Please.
Football is a team sport and also called association or soccer, and it can be called also universal game because children or another people can play football, and football consists of 2 teams and 11 players, and the players can't touching their hands or arm, and only goalkeeper can kick the ball with his hand or arm, and their player kicking or hitting the ball.
Okay, thank you. Who is added information about next kind of sport?
May I?
Okay, what kind of sport do you want to tell about?
I want to talk about chess. It's very interesting and famous play in all around the world, and we know about it. I want to say that it has a long and very interesting history. Came, or we can say it's born from one of the famous play in India from the Indian play. That time they used the people in role the role in the seals.
Seals, okay.
They use the people on the two colors, black and white.
Okay, thank you. So, who is added about information, please? What kind of sport you want to talk?
I want to talk about volleyball.
Volleyball, okay.
Volleyball is one of the popular and one of the interesting game. Volleyball is a team sport in which two teams of 6 players are separated by a net. There are 5 rounds in this game, and they have 25 scores. If the game 25 scores. If the scores will be 3-0, the game is over.
The game is over, yes.
And there are 3 main things in volleyball. They are serving, setting, and fight.
So, who is added information about volleyball?
And defensive skills.
And defensive skills.
Yeah.
So
the top of the net is 2.43 meter for men's competition and 2.24 meter for women's competition. And it first played in 1865 in the United States and in United States, and the longest volleyball game on record lasted 75 hours and 3 minutes.
75
hours and 30 minutes. Yeah.
Only one game.
Yeah. It's a record.
Okay, thank you for good information. Okay, who is that? Please.
I want to talk about basketball. Basketball, I think it's very interesting and it's very funny plays and games, and all people all over the world are fans of sports and games. Sports makes people happy. It's basketball in the 1993, 21st one the name of games basketball. It has been called basketball. It has been every size. The basketball in the very beginnings, nascent, introductional, instructions, organized rules for the games. And the basketball has 2 teams and certain organal rules.
Okay, organal rules. Yes, basketball, b-ball or hoops, a team sport in which 2 teams, yes, or 5 players try to score points by throwing or shooting. Okay, thank you. So who is continued, please?
Some information about boxing.
Boxing, oh, it's interesting. Okay, please.
Boxing is playing in the ring.
Playing the ring, okay.
The area square of from 5 to 6 meters.
Okay.
Boxing is a fight between 2 people.
2 people.
There is 1 referee in the ring.
Yes.
And 3 or 5 referees outside ring.
Outside. 3 or 5, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Boxing consists of 12 rounds, but in some competition 3 rounds. In boxing, it is forbidden.
Okay.
With to head, and with head and back to the head.
Okay,
That's
thank you. So, who is the information? Please,
I tell
what do you
about-
say about
About tennis court.
tennis court?
A tennis court is a venue where the sport of tennis is played. It is a firm language surface with a low knit surface stretched across the center. The same surface can be used to play both doubles and single matches.
Single matches. Okay, who is added information? Please, Madina.
About skiing.
About skiing? Okay, so what do you think about skiing?
Skiing is the use of skis
Okay.
to glide on snow. Many people who live in the climate with snow and many months of the year develop some form of skiing. There are 3 types of skiing: airplane skiing, Nordic skiing, and freestyle skiing.
Freestyle skiing. Okay, thank you. So, who is next? Please.
I want to tell you about judo.
Judo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Judo is a system of unarmed combat, and it's a modern Japanese combat. It became the Olympic sport in 1964. Judo was created by Ken Jigoro in 1882. A judo practitioner is called a judoka, and the judo's uniform is called judoji.
Judoji. Okay.
Yeah. Judo international governing body is a Judo International Federation. Judo also spawned a number of derived national arts around the world, such as Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Sambo, Arabic, and wrestling.
Okay, thank you. It's very good information. So, who is added? That's all, yes? Okay, thank you. It's very good information. You are saying about basketball, tennis court, volleyball, football, judo, and another. So, thank you for your activity, for you, for example, finding information about tennis sport. Yes, sport is very important in our life. All of people know about any sport, but not only about basketball, volleyball, and other. For example, all of people know you must finding information about a lot of sport. Okay, don't forget it. If you have free time, please try to find a lot of information about sport, because in the world we have a lot of kind of sport. Okay, so thank you for information. So, and the last I want to say about conclusion. As you know, for example, sport is a part of our daily life. What do you think about this? What does it mean? Sport is a part of our daily life. What do you think?
I think that it's a part of our life, because if we don't do sport, if in every morning we don't do sport, our health become very bad and bad. That's why I think that it's right. It's a part of our life, and every day, or maybe you are a worker and you don't have time for it, and your working is one kind of sport for you.
Okay, thank you. Charlotte, what do you think about, is it right sport is a part of our daily life? Is it right?
Yes.
Yes?
Of course, it's a part of our life, because when we try to do exercise, it keeps our body healthy. For example, we have no time for playing, for do exercise. We can play chess. It make our brain
And memory, yes?
and memory
Yes.
very fast.
Okay, thank you. So, thank you for your activity, my dear students. Okay, and today is our theme about sport in our life. So, do you have any question about today's our theme? No. Is it very interesting today's our theme?
Yes.
Okay, thank you for your activity, and see you tonight for some, my dear students. Bye-bye.
Bye.